Okay, what I got for you today, welcome to my channel, Global Fake 1969, as always. Anyway, this is a EGO electric mower. I've never used it before. The person loaned it to me. He said it's pretty good mower. He's used it quite a bit. As you can see, it looks a little bit dirty there. I'll probably clean it up for return to him for letting me use it to make the video. Battery goes in here. Compartment you open up and put a battery. And I'll show you some more specs to it in a minute here. I'm going to give you a quick look, all four sides, and then start explaining stuff, I guess, just to get this video going, huh? Anyway, this is the front end right here, as you can see. There's that side view right there. The right hand side view. There's the back view right there. I don't know if you can catch the handle and everything there. I'll move it forward a little bit. Hopefully you can. That side view right there. There you go, right there. There's all that right there. Good thing about you don't got no gas or nothing to worry about, so I can't flip it on the side. Show you what it looks like right there too. See that? Ta-da! Don't worry about it. No gas gonna spill out, no oil, nothing, and got nothing like that. I can show you. I can also show you the bottom there. There's the blade. Runs with one blade. Alright, let me start explaining some stuff for you, and then I'll give it a little test out there in the yard. I've never used it before. I've really been used quite a bit by the owner, and he says it runs good. He loves it. So we'll give it a test, but let me explain some stuff on it right quick. One thing, if you're just going to be mulching, it brings you like a little mulching kit thing right here. And you just put this right in there like that. And you're ready to mulch. You're just going to cut. If you're mulching the yard there. It also brings a chute where it faces out that way and shoots it that way, but I don't got that with me, so I won't be able to show you that one. And it brings your bag. I got a sticker, man. Anyway. Brings your bag. The new bag comes with a couple of plastic tips. You remove that out of there. When you're ready to put it, you gotta hook it onto the. Get that out of the way there. You're gonna hook it on the back side there, and it'll be like that, ready to do the yard cutting. Of course, this is not the cutting length right here. This actually extends out. You got these clips up here. You open them up like that. You pull the handle out. And you got to pull them out to a certain length, all the way up, and then we'll be able to fit. And you got some levers up here. These levers right here, you push, you pull. Once you pull like that, that's when the mower starts driving and it takes off and it drives forward. This is how you turn it on right here. This is how the speed, how fast you want it to go, slow or fast. I'll give you a closer look at that in a minute here. This is a gear right here. You got 6 settings for the height of the mower. Pull out like that, and you just pull out. That's your highest setting right there. See that? And you can come down all the way down to the lower setting. That's your setting right there. Up to 6 settings. Like I said, you just pull out like that, and just pull. There you go. That's the highest setting there. That's number 5, number 4, number 3, number 2, and number 1. It's that simple to do setting. Just pull out, pull the trigger up, or handle, whatever you want to call it. So that simple. Now you can use different batteries. This is where the battery goes right here. Depending on what size battery you buy, you can use different batteries. It comes right in here. This little cubby hole right here. You're gonna just grab your battery and stick it in there. That's simple. You're gonna put it right in there. Give you a better look at that right there. Just grab your battery. This is the back side of the battery. It's gonna match up with those prongs. You're gonna stick it in there like that. Push it in the snap in. To remove it, you got this trigger right here. To remove it, you're gonna pull this up, pull out. That simple. Just put that back down right there. You got your battery covered up with this, so no debris can be flying in there while you're cutting. Okay, to get the blade running, you're gonna push it down, hold it a few seconds, pull this lever right here. That's to engage the blade. Now it's ready to cut. Now if you let go, it's not gonna want to go again. You're gonna have to repeat the same process, which is just hold down for 1, 2, 3 seconds. You'll start cutting again. Push it down a couple seconds, pull. That engages the blade. Now to make it run, you push, there's these 2 green levers right here. And it don't matter which one. As long as you pull one, it's gonna want to take off. Or you can do both. There's one, the right side, left side. Or you could do both. Let them go to make your turn. Pick up the speed. You want to go faster? Now we're going to do both at one time and do the cut. Remember, push down a couple seconds there, pull, blades on, go. Let's go there and then stop turning. Once you let go of the blade and it turns off, you push again, it ain't gonna engage the blade again. If you push down a few seconds, then you can start again. Now I did show you the height adjustment earlier. Of course it's easier on that side, but since I'm showing you, just go like that. Whichever you want to go, right there. Go lower. Go even lower there. So that's how you adjust it. And on the bag, must see how good it does, like throwing the stuff in the bag. Okay, now for the bag, let's review the bag. I want to see how good it does throwing junk in here inside the bag as it's mowing. If it does a pretty good job picking up the cut up stuff and throwing there. My neighbor's yard they cut the other day and they blew all the stuff into my yard, so now what I'm going to do is just give it a pass and see if it blows all that cut up grass that's already there into this bag and see if it really picks up all that cut up grass. already picked it up, and this is already all dry and bedded grass. If I would have did it the other day, it might have picked it up. See what it looks like inside the bag. Literally, that's why it was having trouble picking it up. They already filled the bag. Filled the bag quite a bit. Look at that, that's crazy. So it works pretty good. So it actually worked pretty good. I thought it wasn't picking up much. Anyway, the bag's gonna clip right here. After you lift this up right here, you clip the bag on these two right there and it hooks on. Lift that up right there. Hooks on right there. You're ready to go. Alright, I'm gonna give you a quick look right here. I'm gonna cut the little section right here just a little bit. Of course, the rest will be off camera if I do that. So I'm just gonna do this little section just to see more or less. I'm gonna go down lower. I'm gonna take it down to number 2. And let's see if we can get this going, man. Down. We'll take it off the high speed. Right there. Push down, pull trigger. Actually not bad, that's a pretty good job. I was amazed with that. I wasn't expecting to do that good. And let's see what we got in the bag. We got quite a bit, man. So the bag does catch it pretty good. I normally don't cut and catch it with the bag. And then you got that to put up with. But this is for the video, so that's the only reason I did that. Check it out, man. That's crazy, right? Alrighty. Too bad it ain't dark. I can show you how the lights work on it. And that seems to be a pretty good motor. I mean, he's had it for a while and it worked. He hasn't had no trouble, so pretty good. Now let me show you. This is also adjustable too, this handle right here. You got this lever right here. Pull this in. Lower it. You're a shorter person, smaller person, you cut the yard like that. You're smaller, man. You're taller, lift it up a little bit. Got different settings there. There it is right there. If you want to store it away, take your bag off. You want to store it away, push this lever down right here. There's that say, if you want to store it away, you can push this back all the way down, lock it back up. Pull this lever here. Make sure this is on number 1 all the way down, so this can come all the way down. There you go. And you got it easy, you can put it away. You can take it in your garage and put it away somewhere like that. If you don't want somebody seeing the blade, just place it to the back of your garage like that. You can store it away without your way, and not like the other mower where you got it and it's taking up a lot of room. So it's not bad, right? There you go. If you want to get it back up, pull the lever in. You want to get it back up, just pull the lever up right there. There you go, and it locks in place. That's it, pull it up. Lock it in place. Cut with the bag or without the bag. That's up to you what you want to do, man. Right now I'm going to put the bag back on. I'm not cutting no more. This is just a review video of how just using it right quick. I found it useful. And I actually liked it. It's pretty cool. I've never used an electric mower. But I do prefer the regular gas mowers, I ain't gonna lie. This is nice right here. Take off. Engage blade, put it down for a couple seconds. Blade's on, take off. That's simple. Make me want to cut more just to make video on it. Alright, here we go again. 1, 2, 3, hold, push. Alright, I seem to like that pretty nice little mower there. Let's get the grass, dump the grass out of here. like it, like a little more. And I'll give you some explanation on the other stuff right here. In case you didn't get a good view out there when I was showing you about the handle right here, you pull this trigger right here. You can lower it or higher it depending on your height to cut. Right there, right there. You got different settings, like 3 different settings. And then of course if you want to put it away, you just go all the way forward. Alright, here we go. You got your settings right there. It shows you your trigger right here with your D. Whoa, gonna take off when I knock the camera over. These are your for power settings. Shows you right here for different settings. I'll put it down below in the description. Another setting, and dead battery. If it starts blinking red, you got a dead battery. If it starts blinking orange, and if it's solid orange, if you're blinking green, if you're solid green, over here you got number 1. Then you got number 2. And you got number 3. There you go, this is your speed, this is super slow. That's about midways right there. And then you got high speed, it goes pretty fast actually. And of course, like I told you earlier, that's your light switch right there. You push that, the light comes on. Both lights on right there. And of course, I don't know how good it is at dark. I'll see, probably would get a view in the nighttime, see if I still got the mower here. Push it again, it turns it off. Now it's off. Pull that up right there, the cover, pull the bag off. Put your bag away. And then when you're ready to put it away, just release the battery, you can charge it. Pull your battery off. When you're ready to put it away, like I said, open up the 2 clips, like I explained earlier. Put your handle down all the way. Close your clip back. This lever right here, just push in. It's gonna go right there. You push it again, you can bring it all the way down to store it away. Oh, that's right. Make sure you get this all the way to number 1. And you can put it completely away right there. It's ready completely. And you can pick it up. Put it away wherever you want, out of the way. You can walk through there. I don't got no big mower in the way, that's right there. You gotta move it out of the way, the handle there. And so you can store it whichever way you want. I'll store it away this way. Right there. Let me show you the side view so you can see how much. It don't take much room when you're putting it away, it's that simple. That's the cool part I like about it, because of course I use, like I said, all gas stuff, and I mean, you can do that with a gas one, but you still gotta have the handle sticking out like that and crazy and dripping all the gas more out of the motor. So you're not supposed to hit anyway. So this is pretty cool, right? You just put it away like that. Get it out of the way. Space saver right there. So overall, my little interview I did, even though I'm all sweaty and stuff, because it's pretty hot out here in Texas, man. But I wanted to make this review because I got to return the mower back. I'm sure they got to cut their yard by now. So So that's pretty cool. I like that. I like that space saver part, man. Of course, I didn't use the plug right here. The plug is like if you're mulching, you just put it in there. I can show you that right quick. Like if you're mulching, you just pick that up and you put this part in there. Turn it like that. Put it in there and you cut the grass you're mulching. You just mulching the grass there when you're cutting grass. So I got that together. I'm gonna return this to him. Like I did. And then if you wanna, when you're done, you're ready. You can, if you want to make it easier to put it out, just pull that out a little bit there, so you can lift the handle easier right there. Once you got that done right there, put that lever back there, like I said. You're ready to go. You put your battery back in, you're good to go. Alrighty. Thank you for watching. This was just a quick review right there. And this is the 21-inch self-propelled EGO. Well, I say EGO, but 21-inch self-propelled EGO mower. This right here says to start, fully extend rails, then lock the clamps. So you got to pull it all the way, lock the clamps, and then start it. But I was able to walk it earlier without doing that. Let me see. Maybe when it is down, the blade won't engage. Let me give it a try and just test it out right here. Earlier it looked like it was still engaging like that. Let me see. Push. Oh yeah. The light's blinking right there. It's telling you it's not engaged. So you can't cut with it low. You got to have it up to cut with. It'll move, but it won't engage the blade unless it's fully extended. Now I can push the power button down, hit the engage blade. It will not engage. It just flashes there. It's telling you got to extend it. So since it's not fully engaged and you try to run it, the light's gonna start flashing green, and that's what that little bar there is telling you, that you gotta pull the handlebar out. So I'm gonna push down. I'm gonna try to get it to run. It's flashing green. It will not turn on when it's that low. You gotta have it completely out, and it tells you straight out right there. To start, fully extend side rail, then lock the clamp. So look at this. So here's this part too. Look. It shouldn't be able to take off or turn on. It's a safety device that's flashing green. Now when you pull it up, and what I was told, it shouldn't turn on either unless you got the clamp engaged. Let's find out if that's really true. We'll push the start. Oh, the blade started there. It still takes off, so I didn't have to have it in, I didn't have to have the clamps on, but you do want them on, otherwise you try to push the mower, it's going to go down. But it did engage like that. That's the blade going right there. You hear the blade going, and it drives away right there. So that's actually pretty good, man. You know, when I put it in the truck to bring it over, I put it in the truck like this, I tied it down. If I had known I could make it so small and compartment looking like that, I mean, I would have just did that. I would have like I said, put that down. Slide that down, close it up. Put this all the way down. And I could have just put it on the truck like this, real beady thing, man. I could have just put it away that simple on the truck. On the back right there. Or even just lay it down like that. Man, that saves a lot of room. That is nice. I like that part right there, that you can save that like that and make room. That's pretty cool, man. Anyway. Thank you for watching my video. I covered what I could in this little bit of time because I got to get it back. And maybe some other time I can make another video and give some more features. Anyway, yeah, thank you for watching. Subscribe. I got more videos coming out of other stuff. I'm mainly doing mechanic work, but like it's summer and grass has been growing like crazy. It's summer, alright. I'm like freaking burning and sweating like crazy just making this video. That's because I didn't really cut much. I just cut a little bit to make the video. Anyway, I'll be making more mechanic videos, especially on my Toyota Tundra. The 2007 Toyota Tundra I got there. And I gotta make more videos on that. Anyway, check this out, man. This is pretty cool. I'm glad you watched this video. If you stayed to the end, thumbs up to you too, man. Women, whoever it is, there.